Well, hey guys, last video we did was this talk about who is the light and who isn't, and we're just trying to bring clarity to the incredible difference, 180 difference between what Scripture says versus what the world narrative is, the world religious narrative, Zionism, and the world political narrative. What they claim is 180 degrees from the truth of Scripture when it comes to who the light is. And again, I rant on this, guys, because it is the issue that keeps instability, unrest, violence, evil perpetuating this lie. So let's look at it through another powerful scripture. And now we're into a part of Matthew 21, 22, 23. This part of Matthew is where Christ is full on letting the Jews know that they are a total abomination to him, and that he has kicked off the process of destroying, ending their age, and beginning a completely new process. He's not mincing any words. In Matthew 21, there's two different scenarios there. There's him saying that the fig tree, which is representing Old Testament Israel, he said, and I'm just going to paraphrase, I don't have it right in front of me to read verbatim, but the paraphrasing will be accurate. He said, "This tree," referring to the fig tree, "shall never bear fruit ever." He doesn't say for a while. He doesn't say temporarily. He says this tree is done, referring to Israel. And if that wasn't enough, just keep going in Matthew 21 and you'll get to the vineyard parable, where he flat out says the kingdom will be taken away from the Jews and it will be given to a nation, and I'll talk about that in a minute, that will bear the fruit that's required of the kingdom. So you've heard me say before, there's no more nation or people groups. Well, what Christ is referring to there is his body of believers. So I guess if you want to say there's a nation of believers or a body of believers, sure, that's a people group, but it's individually you become part of that through accepting Jesus, being called to him and accepting him as the one truth. So we've got these powerful, in Jesus's own voice, in his own words in Matthew 21, we've got two different clear where he says, this is over for you. Old Testament Israel, it's over, and established a completely new path forward. The physical was dying, the spiritual was rising. Zionism, promoting the fact that the Jews today that call themselves Jews are still special, that it's all a futurist look, right? Promoting that they're the key to a second physical return of Christ and all this, guys. It's literally a disease. It's infected the whole world for decades, heavily for at least 2 centuries, the 1820s, and intelligent but greedy and evil men have used that narrative to literally control the physical world, wealth, narrative, people's lives for over 200 years. And I'm just going to continue to present the facts that refute Zionism and explain the truth of the kingdom. All right, guys, we'll catch up soon.